So without further ado, it is such a pleasure to be speaking with my dear friend Evelyn Mondu and Guy Doucet. And thank you guys very much for taking the time on this already Wednesday of, I can't believe, the first week of March. And I'm really excited to speak to you both about well, one, Evelyn, of course, being the proprietor and genius behind Casablanca Sandy Lane, Barbados, and this exciting new relationship and partnership that you and Guy Doucet have created as an offering for guests that are fortunate enough to discover Casablanca Sandy Lane, Barbados, Casablanca, Barbados.com. And then, so without further ado, Evelyn Mondu, that was very cheesy, but pretty good. So without further ado, let's dig into, well, one, how are things, first and foremost, how are things at Casablanca Sandy Lane, Barbados?
First of all, thank you for inviting us again. It's so nice to speak with you, and I'm so glad to still be part of collaboration with you and Elevated. It's always fun to have a talk with you. And
Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you.
as you were saying earlier, it's been a while since our first podcast.
Yeah, yeah. It's
But
been about yeah, it's been about 2 years as we just discussed.
yeah, and
Time's moving too quick. Time's moving too quick.
yeah, and the last time we spoke, we were in fact in the middle of the COVID crisis. So
Right.
we were doing our best to keep Casablanca, occupied, but we did a lot during that period. Our staff jumped in and say, okay, what can we do to make the experience better? So we renovated, painted, tried to make a lot of focus group in order to improve the experience.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I think one thing I would like to say first is even if the thing's going great, we didn't want to sit on our laurel, if I think is the right word.
Yeah.
Uh, and
Yep.
and we say, okay, we have a beautiful villa, 7 bedrooms, 2 acres of tropical garden, access
And
to
and green backed monkeys. That's one of my favorite parts of it.
yes, we do have the green monkeys, and and we also have, it's very popular right now. Everybody's playing pickleball, so we have our own court. Um,
That has become a huge trend recently. I don't quite get it, but it has become very, very popular throughout the United States as well.
yeah, exactly. So we were like, okay, what can we do to improve that?
Mm-hmm.
And the staff said, most of our clients are people who enjoy a good wine.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's the flash. My friend's gay. That's what he does. So so we decided to raise the bar by trying to bring the villa from an amazing experience to a spectacular one. And we wanted to offer them something unique. And
Mm-hmm.
an amazing wine list is part of what we thought could be one of the improvements
And
we could do.
and so, Evelyn, had you had a significant wine list prior or no?
No, the way in Barbados it works is most of the time when our clients are booking, uh, they will receive a list from the local wine supplier. It's a very good list. They have a good offer, but it's not. This is not what we wanted to offer. We wanted to offer an experience, something different,
Right.
something that people say, okay, how do they get access to those wines?
Mm-hmm.
And we
Something more exclusive.
exactly. And this is where the collaboration with Guy and his team becomes so important and so unique. And I think at this point, um, I would like Guy to introduce himself and explain why getting access to premium wine and spirit is so challenging, and why this offer is so special. So I think he has the best knowledge to explain that.
Well, without further ado, then, my friend, please.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here too. My name is Guy. So as you know, I'm the owner of Alpha Technology. We're based in Canada. Basically, that's the reason why we're able to do that kind of project with Evelyn. I'll explain a little bit the context. What we do in business, we are working with the big ones like Fairmont, like Marriott, like all the big hotels and the big property. They all want to get their offer, the customer experience to premium. That's and when with Casablanca we have exactly the focus. I know that Evelyn is doing what Evelyn is doing is so great. I mean the experience is total, but
Yes.
something was missing there. When you want to go to that kind of experience, you need most of the time the big hotels they are building on wine and spirit. They are building on F&B to be sure that they are able to offer this kind of experience of that kind of product that could be very unique. Since we are based in Canada, you probably know that when we're talking about Petrus, Romani Conti, all the great French product that they're not available because the Chinese market is dragging a lot those products. There's a lot of demand. In Canada, we have a specific situation. So we have a monopoly, and there's a wine and a spirit culture there that there's a lot of private collectors who own those products since a lot of time. And now since we have an application as a software who help private collectors to manage their collection. We have 16,000
Oh,
collectors working with us at Press.
that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, so what we do is we can aggregate all the bottles that they have, and we can offer that to great establishments like the one like Evelyn. So that's what we are doing there. We are just bringing our expertise. We are bringing unique product that you cannot find anywhere. It's very hard to put a hand on Petrus like 2000 or something.
Right.
But at Casablanca, we have that. So that's basically that's what we do.
That's fantastic. And so, have you fully? So, Evelyn, someone, of course, goes to Casablanca, Barbados.com to discover one of the most fantastic places on the planet that you've created. And now with this new experience, have the two of you savants, have you already rolled this out, or is it rolling out soon?
No, I didn't want. If you remember well, you talked to me about what 6 months ago, and you wanted me to introduce the project, and
Yes.
I wasn't ready. I wanted to talk with you once it was available. So the way it works, we have two different approach. The first approach is we already have a few bottles at the villa. So if the guests are already there and they decide to celebrate something and they want to have access to those bottles, our butler will offer them the list and they can choose and they can have a good experience. Another approach is once they booked with us,
Right.
we will send them a list of products that are available. And once they say, okay, we want to have those products at the villa when we arrive, Guy and I will make everything is possible to bring them over at the right moment. Naturally, it's not an overnight thing. As you know, transporting those kind of product can be challenging
Well, especially
because we
especially into the Caribbean. Yes. Yeah.
yes, and also for the stability of make sure that the product stays stable and everything.
Yeah.
So
Right.
we so it's not an overnight thing. If they want overnight, it'll be very costly. But if they want to have that and they know they will be coming to our villa, we make sure that they will be available. And the other aspect of the experience, and maybe he can explain, but it's not only drinking the wine, but we are in the moment training our staff to get better at explaining the pairing
Right.
or explaining how it can be drink. And Guy with Alfred also offer the presence, virtual presence of a sommelier if necessary in order to explain the beauty of the wine you are drinking.
Right.
And
Absolutely. And again, that's about, and that's what people in general, but especially those that are fortunate guests of Casablanca, Sandy Lane, Barbados, CasablancaBarbados.com is it's the experience. And wine in itself, as you and I did discuss months ago when you had mentioned this project, but wine in itself is an experience. It's to be able to have someone explain how to taste even just one glass of wine is a complete experience.
so, Guido, would you like to explain how the sommelier works in your?
Yeah, maybe to add a little bit to what you said, Evelyn. First of all, Evelyn and I we were we didn't want to disturb what the offer on the island. So we don't offer we don't bring on the island what it's already existing and it's already sold on the island. And there's a great product that are sold on the island, and we don't want to disturb on that. What we wanted to do at the beginning was to be able to offer like Petrus, like Romani Conti, the big ones that you cannot find anywhere on the island.
Right.
One of the reasons why we knew that Casablanca, we wanted to have the right experience there. So we just brought those kind of products. We have enough for to be able to serve the existing customer at the villa. And what we want to do is we do train right now all the staff of the Casablanca to be sure that they all understand the reason why those products are selling on the market at the price that they are sold. I mean, and it's and so what we do is we train properly the staff. We are talking with the chef to be sure that we will be at the right wine pairing when we are will be degusting those wines. So basically, we are trying to stay very close to and the only goal that we have is to have the right the perfect experience at Casablanca, because it is part of the agreement. We want to have something that is unique, and I think we're doing pretty well.
And so, Guy, just curious if so once okay, so a fortunate couple or group or whatever it might be has reserved the villa at Casablanca, Sandy Lane, Barbados, and let's say they pre-order wine they want, whatnot. How are you? So you don't already have it there. Are you flying it in on private jets, or if you don't mind me asking?
We have we already have a bunch of it on site, so we're able to we already have Petrus, we already have Romani Conti, and not a couple. We have enough to serve the next customer that will be coming to the villa.
Right.
We're able, using the transport. We've done our work in. We now know how to get within 72 hours. We're able to get any product that we are in warehouse. We have in warehouse right now in Canada, so we're able to take those products and to bring it to the villa in 72 hours. So it's
that's
quite interesting.
That's That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and then we're very happy about it. It took time. We're working on that since maybe a year and a half. It was a long run, but now we're done with it and we're happy.
Yeah, that's fantastic, and that's a really powerful, unique offering for both of you, and it really does enhance the because anyone can book a trip to who knows where in the Caribbean, but to be able to, I mean, one Casablanca, Sandy Lane, Barbados is an elite, uh, to say the least, experience, and then to be able to also incorporate in the experience of having some of the greatest wine on the planet and further having a sommelier and the staff, as you mentioned, who are trained in it now or on their way to getting trained to explain it and enhance it even further is it's really special. It's very exclusive. So kudos to both of you for creating this.
Yeah, Jude, you can see the uniqueness of Guy's offer and how it elevates the old Casablanca experience. Um, our team at the moment is making its best to build a bespoke vacation. And this new collaboration, I think it's another addition to our vacation program.
Yeah,
Casablanca is it's a lot of things. It's a vacation, it's a family place, it's a gathering, it's fun. Um, Guy had a chance to visit Casablanca a few times, oh, 2 times, I think, and he can tell. You can be there by yourself, and it's so calm and it's so pretty that
yeah.
you will be able to enjoy every aspect of it. But you can also be there with 13 of your friends, and it will be another experience. But Casablanca will adapt to you. So
Wow, very well said. Casablanca will adapt to you. That's beautiful. Well said.
yeah, that's so having the collaboration with Guy is just very exciting because we're saying to the people, listen, we are listening to who you are,
Hmm.
and we are looking for giving you more now.
Right.
And this is one of the things and one very important thing that we're doing right now with this new program, with this new collaboration.
And thus far, how has it been received by those very fortunate guests that have experienced it?
We just launched it. So you're in fact the first person to whom we spoke about it.
Well,
Um,
thank you.
our So, and the next clients, the next guest who will be coming will be offered the list for the first time. So, uh,
Wow. So the
yeah,
next guests coming are the first ones that get to experience this exciting collaboration between you and Guy.
yeah, exactly.
Wow, that's really exciting.
And everyone who know Evelyn, everything had to be perfect before we launch it, and I'm very happy to do that because we try to team with the professionals and Casablanca and Evelyn. For us, it's a perfect site to deploy this first experience. The wine that are in place are, I mean, there are unique people who will be coming in the villa. We know that we talk about exceptions, so we're very happy with it. I mean, it's a great experience for us.
It sounds like overall just the perfect. It's a genius collaboration. So again, kudos to you. And so Evelyn, in your opinion, being again the genius behind Casablanca, Sandy Lane, Barbados, which I cannot wait to finally get to. I hope in the upcoming months. And
The invitation is on the table. You just
I
have
I know. Thank you. I know. I just gotta figure out the travel with my two little sidekicks. But I it yeah, it really sounds like. I mean, what you did is between the two of you is you took the greatest destination, in my opinion, in the Caribbean, Casablanca, Sandy Lane, Barbados, and you just pushed it to another level. You're just elevating it, and you're giving people again that ultimate experience, life experience, and that's what people want now. It's not just about travel; it's about truly having experiences. And Casablanca, Sandyland was it is a unique, beautiful experience. But then to also offer people that and your staff and the grounds, the location, it's just, I mean, it's literally it's perfect, quite frankly. And then to really just push it to that next level, and then offer people with this collaboration with Guy the ultimate wine experience. I mean, to be sitting at Casablanca, Sandyland in Barbados, again, one of the most beautiful places on the planet, one of the most unique, special places on the planet, and then to be sitting there and looking out, perhaps seeing a green-backed monkey, and which are very kind, as you mentioned, but then also to be having this amazing wine that you can't get anywhere else, thanks to Guy and his team, is it really just makes it profound, in my opinion.
Yeah, Jude, I think, the way I work, I'm always looking for keywords in order for me to express correctly the essence of something, not just for Casablanca, but in general. That's how I work. And I was making a list of the keywords for Casablanca, and I would like to share them with you. So probably your listener or reader, it will bring in them the feeling of what exactly Casablanca is about. And I will share them because it's funny enough, in the last few sentences, you already used three of them. So, peace, beauty, family, tropical, privacy, experience.
Yes, and many people think that traveling to and I think it's important to say this during this conversation on this podcast, which obviously will be listened to and downloaded throughout the world, is many people think that traveling to the Caribbean, it's all the same, but it's not. Every single destination, location, island, for that matter, is very, very, very different, as you know, very different. They each have their own culture. They each have their own they each offer their own different type of experience. And what Casablanca Sandyland Barbados offers is an experience that really is almost unachievable anywhere else in the Caribbean, in my opinion.
Yeah, and we're trying to elevate the experience.
And you have accomplished that with Guy and his team, and it's fantastic. I'm once we get off this podcast, I'm going to be emailing Guy and setting up my own little arrangement so that I have his team offering me that wine every evening with a virtual sommelier as well.
And when we get there, we can even have some monkey as a friend.
Oh yeah, we experienced the monkeys because we took a walk to the beach one day, and how many of those were around us?
Oh boy, around 25, more than that.
Really?
Oh yeah, the baby, the mother, and they were playing.
Aww. That's so adorable and fantastic. And you just, for anyone that either does know or is about to soon hopefully experience Casablanca Sandyland Barbados, is it really is. Again, you can pick so many different islands in the Caribbean, whether from Curacao to all the way up to the USVI. You can pick all these different islands, but that special spot, that very, very special spot that you have created, Evelyn, and now elevated, enhanced with Guy, is just it's very, very unique. It's very profound, and it is truly a life-changing experience. It's a bucket list, really, in my opinion. It's on my bucket list for sure. So kudos to both of you. And is there anything I didn't ask that I should have asked before we then push this podcast live and people begin, as always, going to Casablanca, Barbados.com to orchestrate their bucket list life-changing experience with Evelyn and her team, and now the elevated experience with Guy. Are there any questions that I didn't ask? Is there anything that we didn't discuss?
Guy, do you want to speak first, and now I'll conclude, or?
No, let's go. Let's go. For me, it's a great experience. I'm very happy to be there. I think everything will be smooth rollout for the experience. I think the Evelyn staff is perfect. I mean, they are people, extraordinary people to train. I can say that for us as Alfred, everything is perfect. And probably the last thing, you probably know why. Our company is called Alfred because we were Alfred was the butler of Batman, so that's the reason why we are Alfred Technology.
That's oh, go ahead, Evelyn. Sorry.
No, go ahead. I can talk after.
I simply was going to say, very well said, Guy. You're very well spoken. Thank you for that, as is Evelyn. And so, Evelyn, now, of course, dish to you to conclude this beautiful conversation. And again, I appreciate both of your I appreciate your time very, very much. I know you're both very, very busy. And
listen, I think the last word goes to, when it comes to time to book a vacation, booking it is something. You go on the internet and you watch the pictures and you look at the different websites and I heard someone say one time, every hotel has a pool. If you're going to the Caribbean, chances that you have access to a beach is 100%.
Yes.
So how do you distinct yourself? And at Casablanca, what we want to do is to give people a peaceful vacation. And we want them to be not worried at all. So that's why everything is synced in a way to create a whole experience.
Right.
The only thing you have to think about is, okay, which dates, and that's it. So that's what we're aiming for. So we are developing collaboration with people like Guy. The wine is amazing, but we also making sure our staff is communicating with people to make sure that it's their vacation. It's not the Casablanca vacation. It's their vacation. So
very, very well said. That's very well said. And that's actually the most apt, succinct, best way to put it is, yes, it's because, again, anyone you can, yes, very well said, is it's about making it a very special, unique, life-changing, potentially, experience for those that are fortunate enough to find their way to CasablancaBarbados.com and, as you said, begin picking their dates, and then it's as simple as that. And then you book your flights and you're on your way, or you travel in your private jet or your yacht, whatever it might be. So very, very well said, Evelyn. Very well said. Very well said by both of you. Everything for this entire conversation, and I really appreciate it. And I appreciate both of you, and I thank you very, very much for your time. I will send you a link to this. And Evelyn, I can't wait to see your new editorial feature in the upcoming issues of Elevated magazines, which have some absolutely stunning covers, including a Casablanca Sandy Lane Barbados cover on Elevated Jet Setter. And I also look forward to, and I imagine that Guy and his team will be a part of this, is the magazine that we're going to begin publishing for you in Casablanca, Sandy Lane, Barbados.
Yes, for sure. We will have a whole coverage on this one.
I'm really looking forward to that. I am. That's an exciting project. I'm really looking forward to it. And I thank you for the opportunity to create that. That will be a beautiful magazine. And I'm really excited about the first one that we will publish, and for your guests to experience that and anything and everything that Elevated Magazines and myself personally can continue to do for you, Evelyn, because I think you're an absolutely sensational, fantastic woman, and I'm very humble and grateful to have been able to meet you and to work with you now for a few years. And now also, Guy, to have met you. So thank you again for your time and for the collaboration that you're doing with Evelyn, because it's a beautiful one. And you guys are, it's spot on perfect. It is.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. As I've always said, every time I speak with you, Jude, my ego is so big.
Well, it's all true. It's all true. And here's one of the things that's very beautiful about you, Evelyn, is you don't, in my opinion, you don't have an ego. So it's very nice of you to say that. But it's all true. It's what you've created at Casablanca, Sandy Lane, Barbados, CasablancaBarbados.com is a very unique, beautiful experience. And you're just one of the most kind, sincere people. And as they say in business, and Guy knows this as well, is it all starts at the top. So whatever is happening at the top of the business, then it trickles down. And because you are such a kind, amazing, just genius and beautiful person, is your whole staff, the whole experience is just absolutely exceptional and perfect. At Casablanca, Sandy Lane, Barbados. CasablancaBarbados.com. Evelyn Mondu and Guy Doucet, thank you both very much for your time. I hope you have an exceptional rest of your day, and I look forward to speaking with you both again soon.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Bye-bye.